Hello everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from Odishatv.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First headlines. Rakhi celebrated across the state. Students tie Rakhi to Chief Minister at Naveen Nivas. CWC's inspection report says KISS defies government guidelines. State government employees protest government's negligence in implementing 7th pay commission. Partial lunar eclipse tonight in Indian subcontinent. And swine flu in Odisha. 34 tested positive so far. Hospital to set up special ward. Now the details. Raksha Bandhan or Rakhi Purnima, that signifies the bond between brothers and sisters, was celebrated with great fervour and gaiety across the state today. In Odisha, the festival began with Devi Subhadra tying Rakhi to her brothers, Lord Jagannath and Lord Balabhadra in the Puri Jagannath temple. The festival was celebrated by brothers and sisters in the traditional way in the state. School students tied Rakhi on Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and Governor S.C. Jame's wrist today on the occasion of Raksha Bandhan. The Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences School, a residential institute for tribal students, is under the lens of district administration for not following necessary guidelines to function such a school in the state. The discrepancies came to light after a spot visit by the Child Welfare Committee of Khordha. Earlier in June, the Child Welfare Committee had conducted a spot inspection of the school. As per its report, the tribal school are not served nutritious food, due to which they are suffering from malnutrition. The infrastructure also lacks adequate number of toilets. The most important allegation that the CWC has brought is Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences School is not registered under ST and SC Development Department, and it is also not following guidelines of Women and Child Development Department.
गोटे चाइल्ड फ्रेंडली आटमोस्फियर भाया से मैंने नहांती कंजेस्टेड वे रही खाइबा पीबार जो प्रकार पिला दबा कथा से ग्रोथ पीरियड न्यूट्रिशन है मेंटेन करने कथा से टाइप लगेलानी आमको पिला सफिशिएंट न्यूट्रिश बैलेंस डाइट दिया लगेलानी
किसी स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ केयर अच्छे जमकी अधिका बाथरूम आवश्यकता अच्छे गोटे छोट छोट रूम रे बहुत पिला अच्छी सो एमती केते गुडा जिनस अच्छी आम से रिपोर्टिंग करूँ ये जो जो गुड़ाक आम स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ केयर रे कमी अच्छे से आम फोकस करके डायरेक्टिव्स देवु से पूरण करूँ विदिन ए सर्टेन टाइम फ्रेम
जदि से कौन अनुष्ठान व्यतिक्रम करूए ताले आम दृष्टि को आसिले आम तार प्रतिकार करूँ तथापि एपाई विधि नीति नियम निर्धारण करने आम खूब शीघ्र चेष्टा करूँ आम दृष्टि को जदि आसो सरकार गोटे आप जानतु एनी सर्ट ऑफ इरेगुलारिटी इन एनी वेयर तापाई अच्छी कार्यानुष्ठान सरकार को नीति निधि अच्छी
किस आम एसटीएससी डिपार्टमेंट अंतर्भुक्त नुहति सीडब्ल्यूसी कौन रेकमेंडेशन करिसेंती से रेकमेंडेशन को अनुधान कलापर जहाँ किसी सरकार कौन पदक्षेप नहीं पारे आम जहाँ आईन मुताबक आम पदक्षेप नेबू.
Odisha State Government Employees Coordination Committee has called for an employee conference by the name Bhubneshwar Chalo to protest state government's negligence in implementing 7th pay commission. The committee has decided to observe the conference on 9th August as Kranti Divas, alleging that even though the state government had promised for payment as per the recommendations of the 7th pay commission, it has failed in implementing the pay hike, thus causing resentment among lakhs of employees in the state. People residing in Odisha and almost the entire Indian subcontinent will get a chance to witness another celestial phenomenon when a partial lunar eclipse, the first visible eclipse this year, happens tonight. Earlier on 10th February, a penumbral lunar eclipse had occurred but was not visible. Entire Asia, Australia along with most parts of Europe and Africa will also be able to witness the second and the last lunar eclipse this year, with the next total lunar eclipse to occur in January 2018. With the swine flu cases increasing to 34 in the state government yesterday directed government as well as privately run hospitals to keep special ward ready to treat persons affected with the H1N1 virus. The department also asked the hospitals to submit details and status of patients admitted and undergoing treatment on a daily basis. On Saturday, 3 more swab samples were tested positive for swine flu. Police on Sunday nabbed chief of chit fund firm Bandhan Financial Services Devi Prasad Maharana from Cuttack, who was on the run since long. Police had arrested two of the company officials in June for allegedly duping innocent women of crores of rupees. The accused are Dilip Barar, a native of Cuttack, and Ajay Parida of Jajpur. Police had also seized some cash, mobile phones and vehicles from their possession. Hundreds of women of Bolangir town have been duped of more than ₹1 crore by the Ponzi firm on the pretext of providing them loan at low interest rate. Minister and senior BJD leader Damodar Raut yesterday said MPs who ignored their party's directive and voted for Venkaiah Naidu during vice president poll in return of money cannot be termed as politicians. Talking to media, Raut said he is not sure whether cross-voting has happened or not, and members of which party were involved in such activity if it happened, but if BJP has given money to MPs, it is unethical. Commenting on BJD MP Bhartuhari Mahatab's column in a daily, Raut professed that he can alone bring down the number of seats of BJP from 10 to 6 in ensuing 2019 elections.
ये जो तो भलो पाइक तो देना थे पैसा नहीं की देते हुए आ पैसा नहीं की देते हुए सेठी जो बीजेपी तरफ पैसा दिया होची आमर सांसद हूँ कि आपंकर बंधु हूँ पैसा नहीं कर राजनीति करते से कौन राजनीति करने योग्य आउ संपत्ति करने जो मान प्रबल थे से दिया निया कर दल कौन कौन कथा कौन कमिटमेंट कौटी अच्छे.
Number of deaths in the gas cylinder fire mishap at Indirapalli in Rourkela rose to 4 after one more victim succumbed to injuries while undergoing treatment at the Ispat General Hospital today. The deceased was identified as Suchitra Tripathi, wife of Suresh Tripathi, whose house caught fire due to a leak in cooking gas cylinder on 31st July. Earlier, Suresh and their two daughters had succumbed to burn injuries. A new oil spill response vessel Sagar Utkal for monitoring the oceanographic activities in Odisha was launched at the Paradip port on Saturday. The vessel has been dedicated to the Odisha State Pollution Control Board under the Integrated Coastal Zone Management Project in order to patrol the coastal areas of Paradip, Dhamara and Gopalpur port. Sagar Utkal has been equipped for oil spill response with dispersant, recovery and cleanup capabilities. Apart from this, it will also have high-resolution sonar scanning equipment for hydrographic survey and sea bottom investigations. BJP's National President Amit Shah will be touring Odisha again in September as part of a wider strategy to strengthen party's prospects in the state right from the grassroots level. Party sources said that Shah would be attending nearly 26 events in his 3-day tour starting from 6 September. Besides, a blueprint has also been made to expand BJP's base by organizing month-long programs starting from 9th August. MP Baijant Panda yesterday visited flood-affected villages in Kendrapada district. He met flood victims at worst-hit Singhagaon Panchayat and discussed their problems. Later, he visited other neighbouring villages like Raulia and Krishna Daspur and assured the victims of all supports. Most of the areas in the block were submerged last week due to flood in Brahmani, Kharasrota and Kani. Tension erupted in Talkurnia near Bhangara block in Balesur district after a chicken-laden pickup van hit a biker, killing him on the spot. Irate locals torched the vehicle following the incident. The two vehicles struck each other head-on, killing the motorcyclist and injuring another person. The locals rushed the injured biker to a nearby hospital. Later, they blocked roads by burning tires and demanded compensation for the deceased. Vehicular movement on Dharmagada Sinapalli road was disrupted when locals blocked the road near Tumura in Golamunda, demanding ex gratia for family of a villager who was electrocuted this morning. They staged the road blockade by placing the villager's dead body on the road. While returning home along with the chopped off tree branches, the villager, identified as Kodo Teji of Tumura, came in contact with an 11 kV wire and died on the spot, sparking tension in the area. Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, Rakhi celebrated across the state. Students tie Rakhi to Chief Minister at Navi Nivas. CWC's inspection report says KISS defies government guidelines. State government employees protest government's negligence in implementing 7th pay commission. Partial lunar eclipse tonight in Indian subcontinent. Swine flu in Odisha. 34 tested positive so far. Hospital to set up special ward. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.